welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Hannah and I post videos every Sunday and most Thursdays when I have time. Around lifestyle, fashion and home. So if that sounds like something you're into, then I'd absolutely love it if you could subscribe to my little channel. I'd really appreciate that. So today's video, as you can see by the title, is a New Year intentions, New Year goals video. Today is, I think, the 21st or is the 22nd of Jan. So I'm a little bit late to the party, but I feel like from talking to people, lots of people have been like we're not feeling New Year around the New Year. I think because loads of people were getting ill maybe, and I don't know, but yeah, I've like been taking it really, really slow this year. In terms of, I've been not taking life slow. I've actually been really busy. But I just mean I haven't been putting pressure on myself at all to like set goals or like thinking ahead into the future really, which has been really nice. So anyway, I've had some time to think about what I want to focus on for this year. So I've got them printed out on a piece of paper. I don't know why I didn't write them in a notebook. I mean, seriously, it's because I wrote them on my phone, but I will pop them into like a notebook because I think that will help me to like be able to focus on them and tick them off, and yeah. But yeah, I'll just get straight into the video. So I've got like some work goals, some fitness / self-care goals, and some personal goals. So in terms of work, just starting off with YouTube, keep it relevant. I would love in 2022 to grow my subscribers to at least 1,000. So you may or may not know that once you have 1,000 YouTube subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you can then start monetizing your videos with adverts. So yeah, you may or may not have noticed if you've been watching my channel for a while that there are no advertisements on my videos, and that is because I don't yet have enough subscribers to make money from YouTube. So the money that you can make at the start is like pennies, but the idea is that, obviously, like the more subscribers you have, the quicker that you build. I don't know how to describe that, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure you see that on Instagram, that like as soon as someone reaches say like 10,000 followers, they then will much quickly move up to like 12,000 than obviously when they had like 200 moving up to 1,000, if that makes any sense. And then basically like once you have a certain amount of subscribers, you can start getting sponsorships on your videos, and that is then when like you can make more money. So yeah, I think every YouTuber's first YouTube goal is to hit that 1,000 mark. So yeah, I would absolutely love to do that this year. And yeah, so if there's any particular videos that you want to see, or if there's any particular like viral videos that you love to watch like on a regular basis, then do let me know. I know that like you can grow quicker than in like a year or two if you have a viral video. I know that quite a common one is for people to like film their births and stuff, because people want to watch, I don't know, it's quite a big thing, isn't it, to share online. Yeah, I am not with child. Not that I know if I actually would want to film my birth anyway. I feel like that would just add a lot more pressure to the day. But yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to keep sharing the kind of videos that I like to watch, and yeah, just sharing what I want to watch, and yeah, hope that I can just kind of grow that way. So then with Instagram, it's really hard. I found it really hard to set a goal for Instagram because I feel like it's almost like a matter of luck. Obviously the people that grow really well, especially in like 2022, when obviously it's so saturated, like everyone is on Instagram. wow, I've completely lost my train of thought there. Yeah, like people that grow now are like working so hard on their accounts. You have to put in so many hours. So kind of thinking about what's been realistic for me, I am a bit unsure about what to set myself. I feel like I want to set a really realistic goal of 2,000. So I'm currently at like 1,200. I might be less than that now. I've lost quite a few followers when I stopped coaching. Yeah, I think I'm around 1,200. So yeah, it feels like a realistic goal, but to be honest with you, it also still feels, not that I want to like put this out into the universe, but it still feels like a really hard goal to reach, just because the Instagram algorithm is, I can't work it out. I mean, Reels is where it's at basically, but if you've ever filmed a reel, you will know that it is the most time consuming thing ever. So yeah, I'm basically like, I do just want to grow, and I am going to be putting effort into my Instagram. I have already started, I have already put a couple of reels out there. Yeah, and I'm going to film some reels after I film this video as well. So yeah, I definitely want to grow YouTube and Instagram. And then also along the work front, I just want to have like a much better routine and be more disciplined with myself with time. I always feel very busy, but like not in a good way. Like and it's my own fault. Like I will like stay up till 1 a.m. editing a YouTube video, but then I'll end up waking up late the next day, and then kind of, yeah, I just feel like there must be, people do this alongside a full-time job. There must be a better way. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to kind of experiment with a few different things. So I'm not entirely sure how specific I can be with this goal, other than to, yeah, be more structured and disciplined with time. But initially I'm sort of thinking about getting into like a bedtime routine and getting like an alarm that I wake up to at the same time every day. And just like, yeah, just cracking on with stuff a little bit more in the mornings, and not procrastinating on stuff that I feel stressed about, you know, trying to like make everything fun, because it is fun and it is what I want to do. And I keep saying that to myself, like, I do not have to be doing this, I want to do it. So then why am I stressing myself out over it, if you know what I mean? So I think it's just because I'm a perfectionist, and that is something that I have been working on my whole life. Yeah, so I kind of want to get out of like the procrastinating and the self-sabotage, and just have more of a routine basically. So with like fitness and self-care goals, so in May I started going to pole dancing lessons, and I absolutely love it. I don't think I've ever had a hobby before that I've loved as much. So yeah, that is something that I definitely am going to continue with, but I definitely want to find other stuff. So before the pandemic, I was going to the gym. I mean, for a few months I was going like 5 times a week, like a crazy person. But yeah, at least like a couple of times a week, I would say, for like a year. But then the pandemic hit, and the person that I went with like moved out of the area, and I just haven't, I actually have felt really scared about the idea of going back. Like, I know lots of girls especially find it really intimidating, the gym. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear that banging in the background. I think Mark is like knocking fence posts, which is really annoying because he knows I'm filming this video. He probably didn't think you'd be able to hear. I really hope it's not distracting. I might have to pause the video actually and just check. Yeah, so you may as well have seen from a previous video that I have started climbing. So I've only been twice. So at the moment, I don't know if it's going to be like something that I want to do forever. But for now, like, I am really enjoying it, and that's definitely something that I want to keep up with. So I'm kind of thinking like that's 2 lots of activity a week, so I need to be doing like something else. Like, I think three lots of fitness a week is good. So I do want to get back into the gym basically, and I do want to find a personal trainer. So I've kind of dabbled with this idea before, but I've always been put off of it because obviously personal training is really expensive, and there's just other things that I want to prioritize my money on. But I think having a trainer will just take away the initial fear of like not knowing how to use stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely want to look at that, and I want to be exercising 3 times a week. I know they say that like for you to be motivated to go to the gym on a regular basis, it has to be about like fitness. And I'm not gonna lie, like I would be going to the gym to tone my body, and hopefully build a bit of muscle on my aging bum. Seriously, since like age 24, my bum is just getting more squishy and more saggy, and it's really annoying me. But yeah, so like I don't know if that actually is like a good enough motivation. Like they say, don't they, that like that if it's about looks, like that will only motivate you for a certain amount of time. And I mean, I definitely have experience of that from the past. So yeah, but I definitely do want to do some kind of more fitness. I just want to start looking after myself, and I think in terms of like my appearance and stuff, like I think I've always let this slip. Not completely. Like for example, like there are some people, I see them and they're always like, oh, you always look so put together. I'm like, oh my God, you should see me 99% of the time. It is that 99% that I want to change, because I do just feel better when I'm wearing tan, when I'm wearing makeup, when I've actually thought about my outfit, when I've got my nails done, when I don't have a moustache, like when I've got my eyebrows done. And it's stuff that I used to get done like on a regular basis. And then I think I go through phases of being like, well, I can't afford to do this anymore. I want to save money on something that's not just like throwing it down the drain. And I then feel really motivated by like the money that I'm saving. But I think I'm realizing that like the money it's worth spending it if it makes you feel better about yourself, basically. And I know that sounds really obvious, but it's just something that I don't prioritize out of like laziness. Like even when it comes to not spending money on like getting my eyebrows done or whatever, it like in terms of just like wearing joggers every day for like 2 weeks, like that's just me being lazy. So yeah, I just want to start making more of an effort with my appearance, and I then think I'll feel more motivated to like just work and be busy and everything really. And then something else that I've spoken about before is obviously I have psoriasis. It honestly, it gets me so down and I feel so disgusting when I don't use my sun lamp, and it is quite time consuming, and it really is the thing that always falls like to the bottom of the pile, unless I'm like going on holiday, I'm going to be wearing a bikini, or I'm going to like a wedding or something and I want to wear like a backless dress, like then I will make sure that I do it. But day to day, it's not something I prioritize. I think I really resent it because I feel like, well, majority of other people don't have to do this, but I know that's like completely not the attitude that I should have. There's loads of other shit that people are dealing with. It's like more time consuming and worse than having psoriasis. So yeah, that really is something that I want to prioritize, because again, it just makes me feel good. So yeah, regular eyebrows, regular nails, daily sun lamps, weekly fake tanning, and just dressing more consciously. So in terms of personal goals, I really want to find like another hobby. So hobbies is never something, obviously like since school, is never something that I've like prioritized or even thought was important. Like my hobbies, I guess when I was a teenager, was like going out, and like I always say like my favorite hobby is watching TV. I do love watching telly because it does just like numb my brain out, and I love it. I know that's really sad, but whatever. I just want to find something. I think pole dancing has made me realise that like like having something weekly that I enjoy and feel good about afterwards, it's honestly like that is not a thing that that I've had in my life until recently, which makes me feel kind of sad. So I want to find something else. It could be, I mean, what would be amazing is if I started going to the gym and that turned into my hobby that I love. That will be ideal, because you're ticking the fitness and the hobby boxes. So yeah, I'm other than like the gym, wanting to turn that into a hobby, or like climbing or something like that, something I love, I don't really have any other ideas at the moment, but that is definitely something that I want to find this year. Oh, so this is something that I've mentioned on my Instagram. I would love to start buying more sustainably in terms of fashion. It's something I've always been aware of, and I feel like I'm always conscious of being sustainable. And when I'm not, like for example, if I forget to take my bags to the supermarket and I have to buy a plastic one, like I'm feeling pure like guilt. Like it's something that I've been very aware of for years. And you know, for example, like I buy like some of my kitchen like cleaning like brushes and stuff like are made of like wood instead of plastic, and like my stuff, the stuff that I wash my clothes with is like completely eco-friendly. A lot of my cleaning products are eco-friendly. Like it's something I've always been aware of. But and like with fashion, like I really do try to avoid the fast fashion brands like Misguided and Boohoo and stuff like that. She says, wearing I saw it first. But it's something now I need to like, I feel like I want to actually like make a permanent change with, like without any doubt, like not shop on an online fast fashion brand. I want to do more of shopping my own wardrobe, which I'm definitely like going to film. Yeah, because I think that would just be so cool. Like, you know, if we could all put together outfits of stuff that we've had for years and like save ourselves loads of money, like that would just be amazing. And I want to get back into, I used to love buying like vintage clothes like 10 years ago, but I think I just ended up getting sucked in by like fast fashion trends and like the cheapness of it all. So yeah, thrift shopping is definitely something that I want to get back into. I want to have a clear out of my wardrobe and start selling stuff on Depop. Yeah, just being more conscious. I would never say that I am gonna be a sustainable Sally, because I don't think that's realistic for like a modern lifestyle, particularly of someone that loves fashion, and someone that is not rich. You know, I still want to shop like in places like H&M and Zara, but I definitely want to make some changes and like do my bit. So yeah, I'll definitely be like taking you along for that journey, doing like sustainable fashion hauls, and like I say, like shop my wardrobe and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that. I want to make more time for my relationship. So I feel like Mark and I both work from home, so we do see each other a lot, but like it's not quality time. And I feel like when you've been together, so it'll be like 7 years in April, it's just like long-term relationships are just like boring, aren't they? So I want to start making more of an effort. And oh my god, I've found the best thing. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm gonna order it. You may or may not have heard of it. It is called, where is it? The Adventure Challenge. Look it up on Instagram. Basically, they have like these different books. So they have one for couples, they have one for friends, they even have one for family. I don't know if that's like just like, I assume like kiddie activities rather than like adult families to do together. They have like a dinner one. I saw they even have like a bedroom one. And basically it's a book full of loads of different like date ideas or like things to cook for dinner, and like challenges and stuff. But basically you don't know what the challenge is going to be. You like scratch it out like you would a scratch card, and then it tells you like, I guess, what you need to buy for dinner, if it's the dinner one that you're doing. And like the challenge part of it could be that you both need to be like tied up together back to back the whole time that you're cooking. Or I saw like a couple who had to like, they couldn't touch the floor, so they were like throwing cushions out every time they had to like move around the kitchen. Like I just think stuff like that would be really fun. I saw another one where it was like you had to like roll a dice. There were like basically like 6 snack options, so say like crisps, these sweets, like a particular popcorn, whatever, and then whatever number the dice rolled on was like the snack that you had to buy, and then you had to like roll it, you had to like get in your car and roll a dice for like whether you're gonna take like the second right and then like the next turning left, and then like wherever you end up is where you're gonna have like this date with these snacks. And like I just think it sounds so fun, so I'm definitely gonna buy one of those, or maybe all of them, who knows. Yeah, I just think that sounds really cool. What else? Oh yeah, mental health. So this is something I wasn't really sure whether to put this on there, because mental health, I feel, isn't something you can like set a goal with. Like if you suffer with mental health, you'll know that like it's not just like, oh, this year I'm gonna do this. Like it doesn't really work like that. Of course you can set yourself goals and challenges. Like if say you get anxiety about like getting on a bus, you can be like, right, I'm gonna get on a bus, whatever. But like I have had anxiety for more than half my life. Like it's all that I know. So like setting goals like that isn't particularly helpful for me, but it's just, I've written it down because it's something that I basically want to continue to work on. So I've been in therapy since I was 14. I've recently changed to another therapist. So it's just kind of like a reminder to just stick with therapy and also just be aware of it. Like there are certain things that I say no to, and I want to remind myself that this year, like that is okay. And to just like have compassion for myself and take it easy, basically. So yeah, me just like writing mental health on here is just kind of like a reminder of all of that, to basically just prioritize it. So I hope that that's like a helpful reminder for you as well. Yeah, I'm always trying like loads of different things. So, you know, I guess I'll have like a little like reevaluation like halfway through the year, and just see like how I'm feeling about my therapist, how I'm feeling about medication, and just, yeah, it's just something to like be aware of, basically. Yeah, so that is my goals and intentions. I feel like intentions is a bit of a better word like than a goal, because I don't know like how tangible all of that stuff was that I just said. But yeah, that's about like 10 things that I basically am going to be like focusing on this year, trying to make changes in. Yeah, and hopefully you guys will be here for the journey, and obviously I'll keep you updated. I know that like when I'm feeling in a little bit of a slump, I love watching videos like this, because it does just help me to feel more motivated, and like think about what I can achieve for myself. So yeah, I really hope that that you found this motivating. If you haven't, and you're like exactly where I was a couple of weeks ago, seriously, like you don't need to set any goals this year. Like you can obviously just take it easy. I think a lot of people with the pandemic are kind of feeling like that, but yeah, for me, I just knew that I was getting into a bit of a slump, and it was just something that I wanted to have a little think about. Yeah, so if you have got any goals or intentions for this year, or just stuff that you want to focus on or like look into, do let me know in the comments below. Yeah, like what you're thinking, what you're focusing on. I'd love to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, please hit the notification button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which I think is going to be a getting productive video, which I have already filmed, but I just wanted to get this one out first, because obviously it is about like New Year goals, and I'm very aware that we're going to be in February soon. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you in the next one.